Hey guys, Neptune here, and we're going to talk some more about patchbays today. Firstly, because you guys seem to be interested in the subject, and secondly, because I picked this up the other day. It's another patchbay, but I wanted to show it off because it's a different type than the one I showed you earlier. When I flip it around, you'll see that there's no jacks on the back, there's no plugs, there's just terminals for wiring. So this is a solder point patchbay, and you actually need to solder all the connections on yourself to get it to work. Obviously it's a bit more of a pro item. You definitely need some skill with soldering and wiring to get it to work. It's a more permanent thing since you're physically wiring the wires onto here, so you can't easily switch the gear around on different locations. But it is just overall a better patchbay than the one I showed you before. It's metal jacks instead of plastic, so they don't break as easily. This one is 48 points and 2 rack units in size. Typically the solder point professional ones, however, are 96 point and only 1 rack unit. Instead of using 1/4 inch like these, they use tiny telephone or TT. So you can fit 96 points on a unit half this size. So that's like the pro studios who have the giant consoles and a ton of outboard gear. You can fit a lot of that into a small rack space. So these are what the terminals look like when you take them off. As I said, they're metal, they're sturdy, and you can see there are 5 terminal points on the back. For wiring, it's your typical hot, cold, and shield. And then there's also a normaling hot and a normaling cold. You can see that there are metal plates inside of it that are all touching each other. So when metal touches other metal, it will pass the current. And when you take a jack and you plug it in, it breaks, or it moves the metal plates from touching each other so they're not conductive anymore. And depending on how you have it wired here, it either breaks the connection from the next one in the chain or continues passing the signal. So that's how they work. I hope you enjoyed this video. My channel has more recording and audio how-to videos, so please check that out and subscribe, and thanks for watching.